good. So I just wanted to make this short video to announce that I'm currently looking for a growth specialist, okay? For those who don't know what a growth specialist is, essentially a growth specialist is an appointment setter, but not the traditional appointment setter where you're given a script and then asked to go in, on LinkedIn and Facebook groups and this and that, and just asked to book meetings, right? That's not what a growth specialist is. A growth specialist is someone who already understands as much as the business owner themselves, right? And then they're given the tool or the training to go about booking 10, 15, 25, 30 meetings every single week. Not every month, every single week. Well, of course it depends on the niche, right? But I'm currently building a pool of candidates who want to become growth specialists. I personally believe that becoming a growth specialist, let's say you're someone who's wanted to build an agency, you're just getting into the game, and you're looking for an opportunity because you're having a hard time scaling your own thing, right? If I was just starting out today, I would pick becoming a growth specialist as the number one opportunity, because 80% of everyone that I speak to, right, who either come and become clients, or people that I see online who are struggling to scale their businesses, because they're not able to book meetings, right? It's not because they don't have a good offer. Some people even have the right offer, but they end up not knowing how to book strangers onto a call, right? It's not because they can't sell, right? Because most of the time, if you have a good offer, the offer sells itself. And so technically the number one issue that everyone is facing online is, how do I book people onto a sales call, right? So my goal is to solve this issue a few ways, either by training setters, $3 an hour setters, or by helping our clients build growth teams. And the way that I also solve it for myself is by also building a growth team, right? So right now I'm currently looking for 2 new growth specialists to join my team. But the way that I'll be doing it is I'll be leaving a link below where you can apply. Maybe you won't end up working with me, but maybe you'll end up working with a client within the program. And yeah, it's still going to be amazing value, because you're going to get to either train with me or access some of the amazing insights our clients are leveraging to scale their businesses, right? So if you're interested to go through the training, just apply below, and then we'll be speaking. Now, one thing you have to understand is that this role is not an easy role at all. So if you want easy, if you want part-time, this is not for you, right? Because this isn't a part-time role, because no one in history ever became great or started booking 30 meetings a week by working part-time. It doesn't happen, right? So you've got to be willing to put in at least 6 days a week. Now, you don't need to be working 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. You just need to be available consistently every day to actually manage your pipeline, learn how to market, learn how to leverage, how to use leveraged activities. You're going to learn how to build content, sales assets, how to build 2-step posts that actually get people to come to you instead of you having to always do outbound prospecting. You're going to learn how to leverage audiences. You're going to learn everything there is to learn, right? Because in order for you to deliver amazing results to me or to my clients, you need to know what is the best way to actually go about doing it, and we've already proven it. I think last month we booked 292 sales calls for clientacquisition.io, and I'm trying to take it to 500 meetings a month, right? So if you'd like to learn how we're doing it, then please just apply below. And I'll be, if you have to send a loom to apply for either it's just a requirement, because we need to see who you are, what's your story, and why you should be picked as a GS over other people, right? We already have a few, 20, 30 people who've applied, but I want to build the pool to like hundreds of growth specialists, right? There is a 2-week trial when you apply to become a growth specialist. It's not like, oh, I applied, then I get the role, I get the job. No, it's like you have to actually prove yourself. So there's a 2-week trial where you have to generate a certain amount of meetings for for the offer, whether it's for me or for other clients, and then if you hit that target, then you actually fully get onboarded, right? When it comes to working with us for client acquisition.io specifically, to actually go within the training to work, on my growth team, there's an actual fee. It's $250. And I put the fee because I'm the one training the growth team, right? So I'm allocating my time and energy to actually make sure you're the best, right? So I prefer allocating my energy and my time to someone who actually has skin in the game. So if you're not willing to invest $250, then it's totally fine. Then maybe you'll end up being placed with another client, but you will not be working on my growth team if you're not willing to invest $250, right? I've had people be like, oh, they have to pay for training. I'm like, yeah. They'll essentially be getting access to how we generate, almost $250,000 per month. If you can't pay $250 to be trained, then you're probably not the right person either, right? So that's all. Please apply. I know you guys out. I know there's so many people who watch my content who are looking for a good opportunity, right? And I promise you, this is the best thing that you can have access to today, right? Not because it's about the money that you'll be making. I think I was on a call with one of my GS, and we're talking about how much he made, and I think a month before he made like 4K something a month. Last month he made almost 3K. So it's not about, oh, I'll be making 10K a month and by just being a growth specialist. No, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is the skill sets that you will be acquiring. You can go on to use these to do whatever you want. You can even become a consultant down the line. You can help other people troubleshoot their appointment setting process, right? You can literally build a high ticket service from everything you'll be learning by becoming a growth specialist, right? So I genuinely think that becoming a growth specialist is essentially the best path to making multiple six figures online, because you do the work, you become the best at doing the work, and you eventually want to scale and propagate your expertise, and you start selling. You can sell products, info products, you can sell high ticket consulting packages, right? You can come into a business, revamp their whole sales process or appointment setting process, and kill it, right? So anyway, for me, I'm looking for 2 new growth specialists. Whether you're watching this 6 months from when I posted this video, I promise you I'll always be looking for growth specialists, so please apply. And yeah, you'll be hearing from us if you qualify based on the loom that you'll be sending. Now, if you don't actually give us a good story around why you should be hired, then we'll probably skip you. And yeah, so that's it, right? You need to be able to work. You need to be able, to be flexible with your time zone. So for us, we work on Eastern time. So yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comment section below. But yeah, let's build amazing growth teams, right? It has changed my business, and you can be part of someone else's business and actually change their business and life, and also end up changing yours. Bye-bye.